I didn't hit the other go live button. I'm sorry. That's on me. My bad. Hold on. Can you guys see me now? I'm sorry. I was talking for like 3 minutes. My bad. I didn't hit the go live button on YouTube. My bad. My bad, everybody. I hit it on OBS. That's why I was ranting for like 3 minutes. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Wow, I covered a lot in that 3 minutes too. Damn. All right, so let's start over. Good morning, everybody. We got Dr. Bob Romeo, Rycack, Gerald, Rogue Civilian, Daily Taylor in the live chat so far. What's up, team? How we doing? Again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Market's coming down a little bit here. We were talking about, I was talking about Sony. We were looking at gaps up, gaps down. We were talking about UAL. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean it. What's Telly doing this morning? Up a little bit. But this is kind of what I'm looking at here, PayPal. I think it's very possible that if we get a nice close this week, the market holds up, and this thing starts to want to get a break to the upside here. I think this would be a good one. Again, with PayPal on a weekly time frame, I'd be getting a lot more time with that. So, good morning, Clay. How you doing, buddy? So, yeah, let's actually talk about this Bitcoin ETF stuff here, because that's kind of where I was. That's where my brain was at. So, again, the narrative that we were seeing that Gary Gensler put out right as that was happening with the SEC's Twitter account is complete nonsense. Logically, this doesn't make sense. Like, 0 sense this makes. So, here's the reason why. If you're hacking the SEC's Twitter account, the most logical answer to why you would do something like that is to then manipulate something and make money. Glenn, what's up, buddy? The most logical answer is that you would be wanting to manipulate something. Now, there's so many different things that they could have done. They could have pumped up a stupid, silly, super low cap coin. They could have, and the smartest thing, honestly, for them to have done was to just come out and say that the Bitcoin ETF was not approved and then play the knife, because that knife candle on Bitcoin, if that was the tweet from the SEC, would have been gargantuan, and they would have made so much more money than what happened. So it doesn't make any sense for them to come out and say that the SEC's Twitter account was hacked, because the actual result of what happened in price action was either the biggest failure on the hacker's part or it wasn't hacked. And if it wasn't hacked, what happened? Well, obviously somebody probably scheduled the tweet or fat fingered it and sent it out. Now, this morning on some Bloomberg terminals, people were seeing some Bitcoin ETF tickers coming through, and some of the actual like different ETFs that would be trading. So that is a sign that it is going to get approved today. Who knows though? Like, you don't really know what's going to happen there, but it is interesting. So let's see what we get. Apology accepted. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button. Or no, I didn't hit the wrong button. I just failed to hit the correct button. So let's have another good day. I mean, still watching these Ubers, seeing what we want to get there. Telly up a little bit in the pre-market here. It was at 97. I mean, it's up 36 cents. Nothing crazy. Yields are kind of hanging out, kind of settling down into the beginning of this year. Tomorrow and Friday are big days. We have CPI and then PPI Friday. All of the estimates right now are a little bit higher than what we were seeing last month. So let's take a look at the reading from last month, year-over-year CPI. I believe it was, previous was 3.1. Yeah, so right here, the median forecast for CPI tomorrow is going to be 3.2, so a little higher. Now, again, that could be the result of kind of some holiday nonsense coming in there, end of Q4, things like that. But again, you don't want to, if CPI comes in super hot, the market's going to tank. Like, tank. Because what does that show? Well, everybody would have to then back off their bets on the Fed cutting rates in March, which, again, I think is silly. I think the market's doing itself a disservice by saying that they're going to cut rates in March. I don't see this. So that could be a nice little buying opportunity for TLT for me if you start to see them back off, and then you see like the initial reaction to, oh my god, they didn't cut rates in March, sell the bonds, things like that. You took a tiny strangle on Mara for fun yesterday. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's a gamble. I'm not going to be touching any of those just because like the implied volatility on them is going to be so high. And we've already made our money on Mara, so to me it doesn't make sense to trade it. But if you've been crushing it with the swing trades that I've been giving you guys, or even the day trading strategy that I've been talking about, I mean, go for it, man. I mean, again, you want to take a little bit more risk, it's your money, do what you like. Everyone loves that hopium. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's hopium. I mean, it's probably gonna happen. Let's see. Yeah, what do we got here? We got about 22 minutes until the ding ding here. Again, oh yeah. I mean, again, we'll do the ankles thing at 100 likes today. So if you guys want to run it up here, I mean, it helps a whole lot. Oh. Also, for those of you guys that showed up early today, I got 2 things for you. Ooh. IV is too high for the strangle payout. Yeah, I mean, technically, the IV is never too high. You just need such a larger move, which makes the probability of that move happening lower, if that makes sense. Like, IV is just to me, it's really a probability metric. Is saying, okay, well, if the market is going to price in more, there's a lower probability that things are going to go your way. That's basically what it is. How I view it when I'm trading strangles. It's just probability. But here we go. All right, so 2 things. One. All right, so I basically finished the swing trading course yesterday, and it's dirty. It's really good. So all of you guys that have already gotten the day trading mastery course are going to get 60% off to it. So that will probably be out for you guys this weekend. So that's step 1. Step 2 is, remember that strategy I was talking about, the one that was the algorithm that like it was like in a time period. I actually think so. Over a 20-year period, it was up like 600 something percent. I actually think it's more. It's like 1100%. And then in 2023, depending on what your risk is, it was up 140% or like between 40 and 60%, depending on how much you were risking per trade and what your risk tolerance was. Yeah. So I'm just going to make a YouTube video about that. So I think I like looking at strategies, back testing them. So what I think I kind of want to do with my channel here is do a lot of that, like test strategies for a lot of you guys. Because again, most people, and then you guys find one that you like. I mean, you guys know the day trading mastery course one, 0 losing months in 2023, less trades, more profits, absolutely dirty strategy. But there are some more over there that like I use, and they're pretty nasty as well. Not as good as the one in the course, but so yeah, I'm probably gonna be making that YouTube video today about that algorithm one. Now it's interesting because you technically don't have to even know what you're doing in order to make money with it. It's just time. It's like when to buy, when to sell, and what happens historically. It's pretty nasty. Once you guys see it, you're gonna be like, "What?" Like, yeah, it's that easy. And you can actually do it with prop firms. So those are 2. That's the 2 announcements. The swing trading course is coming out very soon. And then February, I might have something for you guys too. Really cool thing. But swing trading course coming out. That's going to be fun. I know you guys are going to have a lot of success with that. And then that strategy video is coming out. And then if you guys have a strategy that you want me to test, tell me and I'll test it. Because I like doing that. It's fun. I just sit here and, all right, since I'm on a live stream, I'm not going to say it how I would usually say it, but I like nerd out on them. And I'll just like look at all the data and go for it and get to a level of statistical significance and be like, ooh, does it work or does it not? And then we make videos about it because, again, if you're day trading, it needs to be systems. You can't do it with discretion. You're going to fail. It's almost a guarantee. When people say 99% of like retail day traders fail, like that's why. Because they're using their own discretion and their discretion sucks. It's terrible. So that's what we got. So again, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel here and are engaging with it. If you like the streams and stuff, like you'll see the videos on your homepage, and that video coming out is definitely not something that you want to miss. So that's what we got. Implied move would need to be 5.5% or more to pay on Mara. It actually probably needs to be double. So actually no. Is the implied move 5.5%? Because even if you get to the implied move, like, that's right at expectations, right? Is that what you're saying? So if you do the at the money one, where you add the at the money strikes, if that adds up to 5.5%, even if it moves 5.5% in one direction, you're probably not going to be making enough money on one side in order to counteract the loss on the other side. Glenn, you too, buddy. We love you too. All right, guys, let's have a good day here. I mean, dude, this Sony is interesting. I mean, we don't have to look at Sony. It's just, it came up. I was looking at Twitter over here, and I saw the gaps up and gaps down. What else we got? In reaction to earnings, guys, when's bank earnings? I thought it was this week. Is it like today? I thought. Hold on. Let's look. Stop it, Google. I mean, there's a lot today. There's 150 companies reporting earnings today. I don't see any banks. Drive Shack. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a Dirty Mike and the Boys type of deal. All right, let's see. I don't even see banks. When's bank earnings, guys? Oh, it starts Friday. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. It's setting up all right for today. You got these 3 levels up in here, which is interesting. I mean, this is basically a double top. You came up, you broke this level here. Pretty decent resistance. So, I mean, if CPI is good, you'll break this and start moving to the upside here. CPI and PPI are good. You'll get the break of this level up in here. If not, you're going to see this thing just pitter-patter back down probably to at least here. Oh, no, more than that. I don't know. We'll see. We will see, but tomorrow's going to be interesting. Maybe we do a little early stream tomorrow for CPI. I don't know. It's possible that we do that. Yeah, I like this PayPal weekly chart though. I really do. And then yeah, I mean, I'm happy I'm out of that whole BABA position, seeing what it's doing now. Again, not going to hit them all. It was great entries down in here, ran up, never got to the targets that I was looking for, started to fizzle, and I was out, man. I was out on this day here. No, which day was I out? Was it Monday? It was either Monday or Friday that I was out for no, I think it was actually this day here. Where I took like a 9% loss on that position, which is fine because in terms of risk to reward, I'm looking for multi hundreds of percent. So it's not like it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. That was just good risk management there. I was looking to start scaling out at this 79, 68 area here, and it's just never got there. So really no blood on that one. Hit the like, slackers. Don't mess up ankles for me. I'm going through withdrawals. Thank you, Moto. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, keep slapping that like button on the way in. Let's do it. That sounds fun. Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. That's fine. I mean, I still like it. I need to wait for it to really set up a lot better, I think. If it were to bottom here, come back up, consolidate, yeah, okay, then I'd be more interested in it. This was more playing this like TLT, where you start to see the volume stepping up. This thing had sold off very aggressively. It just didn't get that follow through at some of these upside levels here. It just didn't. So that's on MU. I mean, we can take a look at that. And then we'll take a look at AMD, because I think AMD was having some fun this pre-market here too. It's moving pretty similar to a lot of the other chip makers. Granted, not as well. Micron's kind of one of those companies there that, again, is going to lag some of the other big boys. NVIDIA is going to be number 1. AMD's probably number 2. And then you got kind of Qualcomm and Micron down in there. But, I mean, if you look at this on the weekly, I mean, this thing's just kind of been stair-stepping its way up here. Nothing really on the chart here for me, but I mean, if you were in this from some of these breaks to the upside here, I mean, those are looking good. I mean, you could have played this break here, this 2-week period coming up to this level. You would have drilled this trade at the top, basically. Back above 150. Oh, I love you, AMD. I love you, AMD. There we go. There we go, man. The long-term port is looking amazing. Looking great, dude. Yeah, but other than that, I haven't looked deep into, the news surrounding Micron and things like that, so I don't really have any direct thoughts on Micron there, if that makes sense. BABA, their earnings are solid, dude. They've been really stepping it up. Especially after that one, I think it was 1 year where they were really struggling, and then boom. So if you look at their stock price and then I think it's EPS, or it might just be overall revenue. It's the complete inverse. Stock price down, earnings up. So big divergence there. But it also has to do what's going on in the Chinese economy. The Chinese economy is in rough shape, Evergrande. A lot of other things going on in China too. It's not looking too great over there. So that is definitely one of the other factors. And then if you look at this, which I believe it's HSI. Yeah, Hang Seng Index Futures. If you look at this on a monthly time frame, look what this thing has done for the past however many years. Since 2018, this thing has just been on a significant downtrend and has not been able to come back up. AMD isn't sad. You wish you had bought more. you're already overweight. Nah, I mean, not really. It's up so much, man. I mean, if you have positions in your portfolio that are up over 1,000%, like, you did your job. You could have almost any allocation there, and you're still going to be overweight. Like, you could have done a 1% allocation on AMD in the very beginning, which is not what I did. It was more than that. But I think at the time it was between 5 and 10% allocation of what the long term was, and then it's up 1,000%. So, like, there's not, like, do I wish I bought more? Sure, but like, it wouldn't have really made that much sense to do it, if that makes sense. Like, even then, it was like pushing it. So you just got to find more of them. I think Palantir could be one. I think if that thing gets some steam over the next like 5-10 years, I think that one could definitely be one. What's good? What's up, Pepe? How you doing, Ben? Grant? Well, good morning, everybody. Let's see. We got about 11 minutes to go here. Pretty big day ahead. Dude, Twitter was going nuts yesterday. I was having so much fun with the Gary Gensler memes. Dude, you see the one that I think only like a couple of you guys understood what I was talking about with the Gary Gensler, the MIT professor one. That one was high level comedy there. That was a really good one. The VIX is dying. I mean, you're not seeing a whole lot of volatility here, so that makes sense. Let's see. Dude, you guys are still going nuts on Instagram. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, these videos just keep going. That's wild. That's insane. All right, let's see here. Anything else useful on Twitter for this morning? I don't think there is. We've got a little news coming out at 10, I think. Yeah, wholesale inventories. That could be interesting. And then at 3:15, John Williams is speaking, but like nobody's going to be trading then, so it doesn't make any sense to really pay attention too much to that. I mean, we'll pay attention to what he says, but like I'll just see it come through the feed later. Oh, you guys are ripping the downtrend for months? Yeah, dude, the short the VIX strategy in 2023 did real good. That thing did real good. I mean, people, I think, pay a little bit too much attention to the VIX. I think they do. I think there's a lot of different metrics now that you should be looking at with the way that the markets are moving. That the VIX is then almost like a misrepresentation of volatility. Because the volatility that we see these days, a lot of the time intraday, is caused by short-term options. Like, that's effectively what's been happening, the shift over like the last 2 years. So it's not necessarily overall volatility in the market. It's just short-term volatility in options, which is then messing with VIX because that's what it's reading. But if you're not seeing like drastic changes, it's like, well, and if overall the volatility kind of settles down and there's like a new normal in terms of volatility, then yeah, you're gonna see the VIX come down. So I don't necessarily use it that much. I know some people look at it a lot. I don't. I just don't. It's not really what you need to be doing again. Like, unless you had a specific strategy that over time, like all these strategies that we're going to show you guys on this YouTube channel, guys, like it almost doesn't matter what the market's doing. Especially for day trades, it doesn't matter. You're not market neutral. You're market blind almost. That's kind of how I want to call it. Like, it's not a market neutral strategy, but you're blind to the market. You don't care. You're just looking for things to form and setups to happen. Oof. Who's ready to have another good day? Let's have another good day, man. Yesterday was a great day for the options portfolio. That was fun. Uber was ripping there. Yeah, we got PayPal on the weekly here, but we don't really need that. Let's actually take a look at Tesla, see how this is doing. I think it's the daily we were looking at this. Yeah, Tessie on the daily coming down to these levels here. It's interesting. It's just I don't want to be blindly buying Tesla off of that zone. VIX intraday isn't bad. Are you talking about the VIX one day? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, and Ralph, I still got to look into that other thing. I got so busy yesterday. I was doing so many different things. I was like looking at tests and stuff and like taking questions, doing stuff, and got a lot of stuff going on, man. What up, SV and fam? Definitely excited to see today's crazy market. Chameleon. There we go. There we go. Earliest you've ever been in with the like? Chanley, I appreciate that, man. All right, man. Let's have a good day, huh? Good morning, Vixen, everyone. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing? So, Uber in a nice little consolidation range here on the 15-minute going into market open. I'd like to see what happens with this. It's very possible that this thing just kind of breaks to the downside, starts selling off, especially with where kind of the market is here going into CPI. But overall, this thing is looking good. Armando, good morning, everybody. Again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are tapping that like button. If we get to 100 likes, I will do the ankle thing. So, you know, if that's something that you want to see, the like threshold has been downgraded here. The analysts at STV Capital have downgraded the ankle threshold from 500 to 100 with still an overweight rating. That's what we got. And then once you hit it, it'll go up, but I don't know. I mean, that's kind of 50-50 there on Desi. I saw some people on Twitter wanting to do it, and I was like, I just don't like that trade. Come on, I can only like once. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Gonna go long on your kids' accounts on the ankle? All right. Hey, man, it'll probably step up at some point. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that video later today, that algorithmic trading strategy one. So I hope you guys are ready for that. I was gonna put it in the day trading mastery course, and I was like, I'm just gonna give it to you guys out here on YouTube. So that's gonna be fun, and we're probably gonna do a lot more videos like that because I have so many of those strategies just like in my head and tested. Like I have a Google sheet where like I filled it all the way up with just like. It's just like tests and stuff, and I'm like, oh god, like it's like I had to like copy and paste stuff and get it out of there because I was like, there's too many things on this thing. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy that. I think you're gonna find a lot of value in it as well, because again, you have to be trading with systems. That's why the 0 losing months in 2023 strategy works so well, because it's systems. It's not discretion. Like, ooh, maybe do this, but no. It's very, very cut and dry, simple. Oh, and those of you guys that have hopped into the day trading mastery course, what do you guys think of it so far? How do you guys like it? Let me know. Let me know, and let the other people know too, because they don't want to be missing out. Let's see. ES turning up here. It's up a 1.5. Nothing crazy. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, because we got the swing one coming out this weekend. Eric loves it. Appreciate that, buddy. Smells like something synthetic likes in this dark pool. There you go. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are really enjoying it. The overwhelming good stuff, worth it. Thank you, Daily Taylor. I appreciate that. Yeah, the overwhelming like responses that I've seen in the messages are like, wow, I haven't seen anything like this before. It's not something that like is typically being like taught to people. I'm like, that's the point. Like, again, most of the time it's like what you see on the internet is just like, oh, come in my group, follow me, and do my alerts. And it's like, no. You're just gonna get led to the slaughter. Need everything broken down for you. Just joined. Juvie, 100%, buddy. Yeah. You guys have any questions once you're hopping in there? I mean, we break down futures, options, risk management, psychology, the strategy, exactly why the strategy works, the entire backtest of every single trade that was taken with that strategy in the last year. Which, again, 0 losing months. Just shoot me a message. If you have any questions on anything, I'm always there to, what do you call it? Help you guys out. Market awareness is imperative. Yeah, well, for swings, yeah. For swings, yeah. I'd love Uber to break above these levels here, 60.54, and get going up there to like 63. That'd be nice. All right, we're getting some. Wells Fargo Investment Institute lifts 2024 S&P 500 target range to 4,800 to 5,000 from 4,600 to 4,800. So they're upgrading it. That's interesting. That is interesting. All right, guys, we got 1 minute to go. And again, actually, I'll throw that link in here for you guys. I mean, it is pinned to the top of the live chat. There is the link to the Day Trading Mastery course, the 0 losing months in 2023 strategy. There you guys go. Again, for all of you guys that are looking for the swing trading one as well, if you're already in, and if you get the Day Trading Mastery one before this weekend, you're gonna get sent a 60% off code to the swing trading one. So there you guys go. There you guys go. Why Sony ripping? I think it had some new. There was some news on it. We were talking about this earlier. I forget exactly what it was. I mean, a nice little gap up there. What was it? It was on the gaps up and gaps down. They had some good news released on it. I think it was like a international thing that they were doing. But yeah. All right. 1 minute to go. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open, team. Here we go. Uber. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Hey, bud. That was some nice movement there. That was nice. I'd love that thing to break and close and start ripping. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Ding, ding, ding. The market is open. Tally up a little bit here. We're Tessie not doing much. PayPal we could look at, but there's not much to do on this thing until like maybe next week. The daily chart doesn't look good. But the weekly chart I do like. So I would give this thing a little bit more time, maybe next week or the week after, and then start to take a look at it, especially after CPI. Now, PayPal has been a stock that I've traded pre-CPI a couple of times, and when it's setting up, and it's gone very, very, very well. So now, all right, so on ES right now, you're looking at these two levels overhead, this double top, this 4804. We broke this one that was set on Monday. Now we're looking for these two levels to be taken out. Again, I was kind of expecting that they were going to wait for CPI to try to do this, but if you can get through these BJ key levels here and start breaking ripping, that would be interesting. Uber not really doing much here. All right, tapping into that BJ key level. PayPal, nothing. ES with some juice here, man. Whoa. I mean, it's not much. I mean, this is up like, what, 6 points? This is what, like 5-6 points from where it was in the pre-market here. So it's not that crazy. It looks a little bit crazy on the chart here, even though we're on the 15-minute. But we're moving up. 48.01, 01.50. 04 is that level that you're looking to break there. Ooh, you guys are ripping the like button. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yes. Moving on up. Uber. I want to see that thing get to 63. That's what I want onto that beast. This is a stupid tweet. U.S. stocks rose Wednesday at open. Dow minus 0.02%. S&P minus 0.04%. Nasdaq minus 0.09%. Look at Nvidia. Is it above 550? That's the weekly. I mean, we can throw this on the daily here. Nancy! Getting up there. Oh my god, this thing's a monster. Where's AMD? Is that at 151? Come on, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, come on, AMD. Why Tesla? What do you mean, why Tesla? We want some ankles? I mean, you guys are halfway there. What do you mean, why Tesla? It's doing nothing. This thing's just in a... Tesla's just depressed. No, AMD, run. Go up. I want my long term to look a lot better. That's an AI tweet? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Whoa. AMD flashing around here. Uber. There we go. Come on, buddy. Do your thing here. Do the thing. Why not Tesla is the real question? Well, I don't know. I just don't understand the question there. Like, why Tesla? Why Tesla what is my question back. All right. Telly up about 33 cents. I don't know. What am I up so far today? Dude, the sun is ridiculous today. What am I? Look like I'm in heaven right now? I probably do. Up 70% on those Ubers, 71%, 72%. Those are looking good. $75. Woo! There we go. Come on, Uber. Do it for us. Give us our money. I want 63 on it. That's kind of where I'm looking. That's like the next level up there. What is this? Look. It's like look at this. It looks like I'm just disappearing into like nothingness. Onto that makes more sense. Oh, so you guys are having your own conversation in the live chat and leaving me out? Oh, I see how it is. No, I'm just kidding. Any news on the Bitcoin ETF? No, nothing yet, but there were some things coming through Bloomberg terminals that were showing ETF listings. And with what the news came out as yesterday with like the nonsense SEC tweet, to me, that's a fat finger. It was written like the SEC. It looks like it was just an SEC tweet approving the Bitcoin ETF that was sent out a day early. That's what it looks like. Palantir, we can take a look at. Palantir running there nicely. Up 2-1 on ES, done for the day. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah, and that video that's going to be coming out later with that algorithmic strategy that you guys can use is going to be dirty. So make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. You just hit that little bell by the subscribe button down there. I'm going to make that one for you guys today, and I know every single one of you guys is going to go nuts when you see how just simple it is. Again, that's the thing. It's like some of these strategies I'm going to be giving you guys, you're going to be like, what? It's that simple? Yeah, it is. Stop overcomplicating stuff. But yeah, Palantir looking good. Uber looking all right. Where's ES? Did ES break? ES broke that level here, guys, the 4804. 81% on the Uber so far. That's good. That's good. I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. Telly hanging around 97. I really want that thing to just mount 100 and use it as support, but that's gonna take a while. Tyler, good morning, buddy. But yeah, hip hop. No news yet. It's probably gonna come out after hours. So just like yesterday, how the SEC tweet I believe came out at like 4:01. That's probably when it's gonna happen today. The problem is you could have seen people say like, oh, manipulation. It's like, and they wanted people to like have an opportunity to buy lower, and it's like, well, it didn't even do that. Like, if they wanted to actually manipulate it lower, the tweet that came out would have said disapproved. Like, all of that was happening yesterday was complete nonsense. Up 10% for the day. Very stoked. There you go, Ben. Netflix. Let's take a look. A lot of things are just getting a nice pop here, guys. I mean, there's nothing really to do with them, but I mean, if we take a look at this on the daily, this is nothing for me. On the weekly, this is probably going to be a little bit better, forming a ring. It's still not great. It's still not great here on Netflix. Uber. Thank you. 92% on my Ubers over here. Looking good, man. Looking real good. So I kind of want to set a price alert on that thing. Actually, it is CPI tomorrow, so I may take a little off the table today. Where's the... Oh, this is kind of the level that I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. I forgot. There was a first level in here that I was looking at. Let me show you where it is. It's this. It's breaking into here. See this? Order filled. Yeah, I sold like, I don't know, like 40% of the position there. So still leaving some on the table for that continued move there. I like that. That's kind of the first target. So if you were to draw this out in terms of like risk to reward, it's going to be all right, but it's basically this break, this low, up to what we hit, which was like in here. So 1 to 1.63, nothing crazy. Ideally, I want this right there. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So this is, and going into CPI, I want to be a little careful with it. So this is basically where I just TP1. Thank you for the Bitcoin ETF update. No problem. AMD's going crazy. Hopefully not to the downside. No, that would make me, whoa. Yeah, no, it is kind of moving to the downside. That's the weekly time frame here. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's nothing I really need to be doing with that. ES with some Rip City over here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Leave it to the SEC to announce the ETF the day before a major data drop. Yeah, they would do something like that. But that's how the Uber trade was setting up there. ES is setting up nicely for us here today, too, for a potential day trade. I would love that. That would be epic, man. All right, it's not getting there yet. It probably needs to get to like here. 816, 820 probably to give us something. That's kind of what I'm looking at there. Oh, look. Good sells on Uber. Good sells on Uber there. So those contracts that I sold at like 80-something% are now only up 63. Bing bong. Thank you. Give me my money. $61.30. Yeah, it's something like that. Hold your horses, ES. You have to get back home. No, I mean, dude, like again with the day trading mastery course content, like you got so much time for this thing to play out. Like it hasn't even given you a trade yet. It hasn't even done it yet. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, you guys are cranking the like button. Thank you, team. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's have a good day today. Yeah, ES just flickering, dude. Well, not flickering. I mean, it's up above that. If it gets this close above 48.04, that would be interesting. That would interest me. We do have wholesale inventories coming out at 10. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to move things. I don't think it will, but let's see. Anything crazy on Twitter? Dude, also, YouTube, like, basically demonetized my stream yesterday. What were we talking about yesterday? The effects of the political environment on the economy going into 2024, and I said ESG one time. It's not like I make any money from the stream, but I was just like, come on, dude. Really? This is what you're doing? That's what I love about the strategy, that you can see the trade coming from a mile away. Exactly. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Ankles are only 40 likes away. Oh, you're right. Yeah, but yeah, Tyler, that's the point. And again, you're gonna have some periods of like, all right, 3-4 trades in a row are losers, but then you hit that one and it's like, all right, all of that is made back and then some. Like, whoa. That's why it's set up. I think new traders, especially you guys, should be trading higher risk to reward strategies for a couple of reasons. And I think this is a good point that we could make here. If you're trading like a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2 as a new trader, to me that doesn't make sense because you're not leaving yourself enough room, enough margin for error. Because as a new trader, you're going to misidentify things. You're going to take the wrong setups. You're going to just make mistakes. Now, if you're trading a 1-to-2, well, you really don't have that much room. I mean, again, you really only need a what? Like, what is the number? 33% win rate? That's fine, but your the money that you could make would be a lot larger if the strategy that you were learning gave you higher risk to reward trades, because then when you're right big, and when you're wrong really small. Well, you just said it more than one time. ESG, ESG, ESG. You think I care? No, I don't care. Like, environmental social governance. I'll say it as many times as I want, YouTube. What happened to ES? It's ripping, dude. Having some fun this morning. Breaking some levels. Tesla eyeballing no man's land. Uh-oh, that would be bad on Tessie. But, like, think about it. Like, if you're trading a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, like, as a new trader, you're going to make mistakes, misidentify things, get a little antsy, want to find setups when there isn't one there. That's impossible to do with the day trading mastery course strategy. Sending a like for support, not ankles. I know you don't care. Dude, I don't care. If I cared, well, there are certain things I care about in terms of, like, overall, like, being canceled. Like, there are things that I know that, like, if I said, boom, canceled. But at the same time, I just don't say those things, you know? All right, you got that close above that 4804. But, like, talking about ESG and stuff, like, that's not like, ooh, canceled. Either that or they had multiple tweets written and they just sent one. Yeah, that's what I think happened. I mean, Uber's coming back up, but I'm happy with those that scale out there. What's this range here? 87.07? No, that's not going to get us there. You need another like 5-10 points on ES to the upside in order to give us something here today. Which we definitely could do. We definitely could do. Now those Ubers are back up 76%. Hey, did you love the U.S. government being the biggest manipulators of crypto in 2024? Dude, it's hilarious. It's a lot harder to just make up setups since it's so simple. Exactly, Tyler. So, like, guys, so the whole point of, like, creating, like, showing you guys this strategy now, which I hadn't for a very long time, is I just see people forcing things and making emotional and risk management mistakes when they don't need to. So, like, when we talk about method, mindset, money management, in what did I use to, like, strategy, risk management, psychology, if you think about those three things, it's the three key pillars of trading that all work together. But you got to think about it as if one is created and crafted in a certain way, it can eliminate the problems that come from the others. Now, the easiest way to do that is to craft a strategy that's completely backtestable, shows consistent results over time, and you know the data. That's what makes it so simple. You're like, I know the data, I'm just going to execute when it tells me to. That's it. You can't make a risk management mistake. You really can't make a psychological mistake because you're looking for one specific thing. You are basically an algorithm. You're just a steward of the system. It's great. TLT not doing great here. Uber's still looking pretty good, trying to get above this level that we were scaling out at there. AMD coming down a little bit. I mean, that's all right. It made a really, really nice rally back up off of that after that aggressive sell-off there. Oh my God, we're 32 likes away now from ankles. You guys might do it today. I'm a little worried that you guys are going to hit the ankle threshold today. Uh-oh. I really don't want to show you my feet. Check Tesla's hourly. Yeah. Wait, is Tesla already over here? No, that's Uber. I think Uber's right back up. Ooh, I see what you got cooking here, Mr. Wreck-It Ralph. I see what you got here. Yeah, I don't hate that. Where would you target, though? Here? 228? I think 228 would be the most logical spot there. Been a while since the last pedicure. I've never had a pedicure in my life. I like this Uber here, man. I like the Uber. Looking good. Looking good here. You're saving your leg for a little closer to the finish line? That's rude. That's rude. No man's land? I mean, I'd say first target, 228. And then you got 226. I mean, I bet the 4 hours looking pretty similar here too. Yeah. You're getting that break. I kind of want to do it. Like, I kind of want to do it as my CPI hedge. People need to be able to talk about things. How else will ideas be tested for the best solutions? I'm in full agreement with you. CPI expectations? I don't know. I don't know, man. I kind of like that Tessie, though, as a CPI hedge. So, I mean, CPI expectations there is more like it's expected to come in, I believe, at 3.2. The last reading was 3.1. So the expectations are a little higher. Yeah, so 3.2 versus 3.1 last time. If it comes in lower, great. Markets are going to rip. If it comes in at 3.2 or a little higher, I think the markets are going to come down a little bit there. James wants to be the guy that puts it over the finish line. Hey, man, that's fine, but it's teamwork. Oh, Uber. Hi. Hey, bud. What are those contracts up now? Over 100%? 89? 89? 90? How's that make any sense? Silly options. Yeah, Ralph, I don't hate that. Like, I kind of like that there. Nice little CPI hedge. Coming down to here. Or here. Ooh, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. ES. Hey, 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 hey. Government shutdown BS. They do that a lot. I usually don't pay too much attention to all that. ES getting a little spicy here. They always kick. Yeah, exactly. They always kick the can. Fetch sees U.S. Deficits continuing. The high U.S. deficits continuing this year. Yeah, no shit. Sorry for the language. No shit. All right, here comes Tessie getting slapped. All right, now y'all shamed me into the like. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, I kind of like that Tessie. I'm up nice on it already, but... If it breaks here, what is the level here? 232.04? It could get very quick down to 228, man. We'll see what happens, though, with ES here. They won't stop until reality stops them. If that was the case, it would have happened a long time ago. No, I'm up like 20% on these Tessies here. I'm going to throw a little crazy limit order out there just to see if I can, if I get a nice move on Tessie, I'm going to see if I can scale out and get a nice move there, but we'll see. Again, that 232 area is going to be strong. Uber really showing some strength here, man, with the overall market not having a whole lot of fun. I mean, it is, but, you know what I mean. Like, with that knife candle coming down, Uber didn't really react to that. That's interesting. I want to see if Tessie can break that 232, though. But that's really just like a CPI hedge for me for other positions that I have open. And yeah, for all of you guys that are coming in now, the swing trading course is almost done. I have one video left to make for it, and then you guys are good to go. Baba might actually go green. Baba's been doing that. Man. I'm not touching it here. I mean, that's not. Yeah, it kind of invalidated everything that I was looking at there. I mean, long term, I don't think it's gonna get that hammered that much lower from here, but I could be completely wrong. Their earnings are great, man. Their earnings look good. They have earnings coming up in at the end of the month here. How's Telly doing today? Still up about 20 cents, but nothing crazy. Nancy's the best trader in the world, hands down another NVIDIA banger trade. I mean, she's all right. She didn't perform as well as some of the other politicians, but she did pretty good. Like, if you see ES come down here and start breaking some of these levels, Tessie's going to lose that 232. Which it's trying to right now. And I think that'll be pretty quick if it goes. If that limit order hits, that would be pretty ridiculous, man. Which it definitely would if you sold right down to, like, probably another $1, probably. $1 lower from here. It's bouncing a little here, though. All right, guys. We're almost at, like, 25 likes away from 100. You guys actually might do it today. Yeah, ES slipping. Tessie doesn't really care. Uber caring a little bit more now. Oh, no. Here comes Tessie a little. It's flickering a lot, but... Do you trade on multiple Apex accounts? I don't really use Apex. But I know you guys do. Like, for Titan, like, Titan's great for Apex. If you're taking those, like, 1-2s, 1-3s, like, that's perfect for it. Like, I just kind of use prop firms for fun. I'm just like, ooh, look, potential more money with really low risk. Like, that's how I view them. All right, here comes Tessie getting lower there. Oh, there's that break. There's that 232 break. Those contracts are up nice, 20-something%. That's good. Both hip-hop. Like, I just do them for fun. Like, I literally just use them and be like, oh, cool, payout. Like, that's really it. Here comes Tessie lower. Those are doing good. 28, 29% on those. I need, like, 80 more cents on these options to hit that level for me to get out. But, yeah, it's probably, like, another $1 lower from here is where I would get it. Yeah, here comes Stressla. You know what, Ralph? We might be starting to trade some downside setups here, pal. If this one goes as planned and we get our CPI move, that would be sweet. Back above 232. Market pulling up. Uber pulling up. Let's see. I'd love this thing to just go boom. Death candle. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be epic? Wouldn't that just be like the nicest hedge ever? Just flickering here, though. She should just get awarded a warm jail cell? Why? It's not illegal, guys. That's the thing. Like, it's not illegal. Like, the rules are set up to allow them to do it. Like, if you're in Congress and you didn't do it, I would call you dumb. Like, seriously. I'd be like, why aren't you doing it? Do it more. I would. If I was in Congress right now, and the fine for insider trading or whatever it was $200, and they waived the fine, and you're just like, oh, whatever, please don't do that again. I'm doing it every time. Every single time. And I think people that say that they wouldn't are just lying to themselves. IWM. Tessie back up a little bit here. IWM looks similar. I mean, on the 4 hour, you're probably getting a better picture of that. That's close. Yeah, that thing's got it. IWM's red. ES is up. Is NQ green? NQ slipped into the red there. Let's see. Schnabel says Bitcoin doesn't meet criteria for foreign reserves. Never heard that name before. Who's that guy? Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, guys, remember for those of you guys that are already in the day trading mastery course there, you all are gonna get 60% off to the swing trading one. So there you guys go. I think I left the 30% off deal still going. Again, 0 losing months in 2023. One of the simplest strategies that you guys could ever learn. Super, super, super powerful there. I mean, try STV30, but I don't know if I left that up. I'll probably leave it up for like Instagram because like they never got to see it. Do I have a Discord? No. Trade with like-minded people. Hip hop ain't dead. Here's the thing. You don't need me to guide you every single day. Literally, all you need is that day trading mastery course strategy and then the swing trading course, and then you are good to go. You don't need to pay me every month. You don't have to do any of that nonsense. Like, once you have that, and I send you the swing list every single week, and you're coming to the streams here, you are all set. You are good to go. Tessie bounced a little there. Yeah, we got NQ up here. We don't really need that. The Ubers are back up 76%. That's nice. The Tessies are up 11, 12. And I think alerts are stupid. And they're illegal. That too. But yeah, come to streams. And I got you. I mean, I kind of wish I got this Tessie a little earlier. It's fine though. It's a CPI hedge. It's already showing a lot of weakness. This isn't really giving us anything here. I mean, the range isn't big enough. So we got to wait. If this thing can turn around and move back to the upside here, then yeah, I'd look for it. But if this thing can slide really hard and then come back up, retest potentially this BJ key level and then reject, I would absolutely love that. It's just basically a 4,800 rejection there. That'd be sweet, dude. That Tessie break of that level wasn't as speedy as I thought it was going to be. You didn't get that follow through to the downside, which is interesting. Let's see. ES coming down a little more. Yeah, and then that Bitcoin ETF approval news is going to be coming out. If they're going to do it today, it'll be whatchamacallit. After hours. Actually, let me look at something. That's tomorrow. Okay. IWM, look out below. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's an interesting one. Oh, Tessie, a little sharky shark there. I'd love to see this thing get to 228 today. It's just, that's big. That's a big move down. Let's see here. Dude, we are almost at as many likes as concurrent viewers. Shout out to you guys. Woo! There we go. Yeah, and then I'm going to be doing that video for you guys too with that that algorithmic strategy. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that one. I'd love to see this thing just get aggressive down, man. Just like some aggression here. Like an aggressive slip. Slip, slip. I mean, they're up, what, 28% here, those 30, 31. Still need about 80 cents more on these contracts in order for me to get out. Not like get out, but like scale out. IWM at yesterday's low, taking profits. Yeah, Tessie's going to screw around at this right here, though. 231.35. If it gets down there, you got a lot of levels in here that you've bait and switched a few times. Well, if it doesn't, I mean, you could be looking at 208, which would be... Why is this here? Oh, it's that level. Yeah, no, I don't... This is silly. I mean, it would be up in here more. 212, something like that. Something like that. All right. What do we got here? Anything else on Twitter coming through? Let's check the feed. U.S. wholesale inventories month over month, November actual minus 2% versus minus 2%, 0.2%. Sorry, previous estimated minus 0.2, so it came in right at expectations. That was 4 minutes ago. Are there any coupon codes, or have I missed all of them? Randy, try STV30. That one might still be active. That one's 30% off. The 50% off one is done, though. You guys had all the from the email list and the live streams. I mean, we were doing that for what, like a month-ish? For all of you guys that were taking advantage of the free resources on the newsletter. So... yeah, try STV30. I think that one might still be active. But yeah, 0 losing months in 2023. Super simple strategy for you guys to learn. We go over everything, though. Ooh, this is interesting. I was going to talk about this yesterday, but nearly 30% of Americans in 100 largest metros are behind on debt payments. 29.6% of Americans in the 100 largest metros were behind on their debt payments between July 1st and September 30th, 2023. These debts include credit cards, auto loans, personal loans, mortgages, student loans, etc. Buy now, pay later is not helping out with that. All right, ES is about half a point here from going red. We got Tessie holding on here for dear life. That worked? Oh, awesome. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to use that 30% off code, go for it. And then you guys, those of you guys that are in, what do you call it? Before this weekend, you guys are going to get sent a 60% off one to the swing trading course. Because again, I don't want you guys having to like double pay for it if you guys are already in, taking advantage of everything. So giving you guys the deals. Tessie back up. Interesting. Interesting. Tessie, a little bounce there. A little strength. Interesting. That'll be a fun CPI hedge. I like that setup. How much will that one be? Might be a little less. Might be a little less. I don't know. But you guys are still getting 60% off whatever it is once you guys are in. Let's see. Where's Tessie? Still chilling around that 232. Where was that info you were quoting about credit? On Walter Bloomberg. But the buy now, pay later stuff is ridiculous, guys. Like, you guys saw the increase. Like, Black Friday and all that stuff was like decent data coming out, right? But a lot of that was buy now, pay later. Like, the reason why people were buying it was because they were using like Affirm and all of those other different companies. Now, the problem is that if you think about like classic layaway, you would pay for the product over a period of time, but you wouldn't have it. You wouldn't get the product. You would have to pay for the whole thing, and then you would receive it, which is fine. Do that. But the problem is with these like buy now, pay later companies is that you're actually receiving the product, and then you're just continually adding on to your debt payments every single month. So you're like, all right, well, then you have to pay this. Now, again, if you pay it on time, there's really no interest. But if you don't, interest rate goes sky high on you. How about don't buy stuff that you don't need? Well, okay, let's reel that back in. Don't buy stuff you don't need. All right, here comes Tessie. Hunter Biden makes surprise appearance at House hearing? What? Wait. Fitch analysts, a U.S. government shutdown would not be a rating mover. Interesting. Uber's holding here. I like that. Tally's coming back down to break even. It's just a more creative credit card system. Yeah, but they I'm pretty sure those buy now, pay later companies are like, they can skirt a lot of the credit card laws. Devin, well, man, hey, it's a free country. You can do whatever you like, You can do whatever you like there, man. I mean, you can do whatever you like. They should just make a buy now, pay later card, and then everything you buy. So like a credit card. Yo, man, dude, you're not gonna believe this, Daniel, dude, you are not gonna believe this. Ready, dude? There's this thing called. I'm just kidding. Oh man, I mean, they're interesting companies. I mean, they're probably gonna make a bunch of money, but at the expense of the everyday consumer. She says what it is. It's like an in-between of payday loans and that's you slipping. Payday loans and credit card companies. It's like the in the middle. Dude, you are not gonna believe this. All right, let's see. What are those Tessies? 23%. That's fine. Yeah, all right. So apparently the 30% off discount is still there. So if you guys want to use that, hop in to make sure you're able to get access to the 60% one when the swing trading course comes out. There you guys go. There's the link to the day trading mastery course, the 0 losing months in 2023 strategy. There you go. Make sure you guys are, again, if you guys have any questions on anything that we cover in there once you start watching those videos, just let me know. Shoot me a message on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll help you guys out any hour of the day. Well, that may not be true, but most hours of the day. Dude, Tessie's just whipping around. Back up $1 there. Is Uber going to help us out here? It's got to break this area here. I've got an idea. 10-minute abs? Well, how about 5-minute abs? Bro, what are we doing? Let's just get abs in 30 seconds. What are we doing here? All right, guys. You're 19 likes away from ankles, and you have a couple minutes. The good old 0 interest for a year loans are kicking in now, too. Yep. Yeah, you're right on that one. Oh, I just want them to give me a nice setup here, and they're just not doing it. They're just not doing it today. Just signed up, Harry. There we go, man. Again, you guys have any questions, you guys let me know. Welcome. I mean, I gotta change the name, man. It's less trades, more profits. That's really what it is. I still gotta add the November and December backtest in there for you guys. I've just been so caught up. I went on vacation, and then what do you call it? And then I was working on the swing trading one for you guys. Oh, Tessie popping. Here comes Uber though. That's nice. Yeah, my Tessies are like break even right now. And unskippable? What? That's crazy. I mean, as a content creator, I would like that, but because the CPMs would go higher. Because if you could select to have a 5-minute unskippable ad, that'd be ridiculous. Let's see here. TLT slipping. Let's see what we got here. ES just screwing around. You're hoping your AVGO announces a split soon so you can close your positions. You want this. Well, here's the thing, though, dude. Like, if you're looking at. Oh, sorry, wrong chart here. If you're looking at AVGO and you're looking to get out and it's done this. Look. That's not even. Like, then we flip this to the daily. Oops. And that's like, look where this thing has been. 791 to a height of 1148. If you weren't getting out there, I don't know, man. You put up 2 large days in a row trading SPY, up 23% on the port. There you go, man. There you go. Like, that's big movement there. So I don't know what your plan is with it, but you got to think logically. Like, if because then you're thinking, oh, announce a split. I don't even know why I have this level up here, but if you're thinking, oh, announce a split and then get up above this, why would they split here? Like, have they been up here before? No. I mean, they could split, but that could I wouldn't use that as the. Yeah, wow, that thing's all-time highs, man. You could sell some calls on it. Like, you could do a lot of things with that. Easy take profit levels on IWM stop set done for the day until PM. There you go. You got a cost average of 720, but I kept feeling like they split soon enough. Yeah, I mean, you said the kind of the key word there that I don't really like. Feeling. I don't like that. Again, if you're looking for something to happen with your position and then it happens, and then you change it because you have a feeling that something else might happen, like, I think about it. Like, that's not a system. That's not having a plan. That's just kind of being like, oh, I hope they do this. Could it happen? Sure. I mean, nothing's out of the question. There is a probability of anything, like any event, anything happening. There is a probability of it occurring, no matter how small or large it is. But it doesn't mean that it's something that you need to like pay attention to, you know? Is Tessie ripping now? Yeah, a little bit there. Let's see. He says, you know the key word? The feeling? Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, team. What are we getting here, ES? Are you just going to chop around? Is that what we're doing? Uber. Come on, bud. Come on. I mean, Randy, you could do a wide variety of things. I'll list out some options for you. So here's what you could do. You could do you could try to set up what's called a zero cost collar. Where, let's say, I think what'd you say your average was? 720? Yeah, so I mean, where's it trading right now? So what a zero cost collar is you sell calls, buy puts. So you could sell calls at, let's say, the 1100 level, and you could then use that premium that you collect to then buy puts at another level, basically creating borders on your position to say, well, if it goes up to this level, I sell. If it goes down to this level, I'm also selling, because when you buy a put, you own the right to sell. When you sell a call, you also own the right to sell. You're also obligated to sell. So in those, that is one of the options that you could do if you still want a little bit more upside potential there. I mean, you could just go out and buy the puts on it. I think depending on when you bought it, it may reset your holding period, but you'd have to talk to your accountant about that. But and then the other thing that you could do is just start scaling out of your position. There's a lot of different things that you could do if that's what you think is going to happen. Or depending on what level of analysis you've done on that company in the past, you just hold it. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can do. I don't know what your goal is with it. I don't know what you're looking for out of it, but there's a lot of different things that you can do. Like, a lot of people ask me what I'm doing with my AMD, and one of the main reasons that I just keep holding it is because of my age. I'm 24. I don't need to do anything with the position yet, and I don't foresee that company just absolutely going out of business anytime soon. I think it's going to continue to do well in this type of environment with AI chips and everything like that. So, I mean, I would say maybe look into those, figure out which one you want to do, and then let it rip. Uber looking pretty good over here. I think we'll stream for a little longer today. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on with this. Are we really dark in here now? It's not that bad, I don't think. It's just cloudy out here today. Tesla rejected VWAP for now. That's fine. I mean, it's my CPI hedge with a decent chart setup. That's really all this is. With my other long positions in like Uber, TLT, a couple other ones. But I do want to have something that's protecting downside on CPI. So Uber looking to get above those highs there. That'd be nice. Because, I mean, if CPI comes in hot, this market's going to go, uh-oh, I think. 87% on the Ubers. My Tessies are flat, so good hedge so far. You only considered selling before you wanted? Yeah, like Randy, you got to realize that there's so many different factors in there. It's like what percentage of it is your portfolio? How old are you? What are you looking for out of it? What kind of account is this? Like, there's a lot of different things you got to account for in there, which I don't know. And then I wouldn't even be able to give you the correct advice anyway, because that would be kind of illegal. So I can give you the different types of like strategies that you can use, and then you can pick one. But bond market not moving. I mean, we might just sit here and I don't see it moving, and it hasn't moved yet. Yeah, it could be just a trading view glitch here. Yeah, but it's not moving there. Uber, new highs. There we go. Are we up over 100% on these yet? Come on, bro. Give me something. 91 still. 91.63. 89. We're not even up 100% yet. Nonsense. Yeah, on CNBC they're saying ETF decision is likely today. That makes sense. Thanks for the input. You don't. Why does it keep doing this? I don't trade much as this. That's fine, Randy. I mean, then yeah, that the swing trading course can be great for you. The day trading one also is, because you're not taking trades every single day. I don't take trades every single day. I trade maybe 2 or 3 a week, sometimes more if the setups are there. But usually it's not that many. Very simple. Less trades, more profits, and you guys get to just sit back and print. Tessie moving down. This is 20 shares. Yeah, I mean, you got like a size. That's a decent size, man. That's good size. You don't want to test things on a big price stock? True. $75%? No. No. I mean, I'm giving you guys had the opportunity to get 50 for a while, 50% off for a strategy that has 0 losing months in 2023, and then you're saying, oh, give me more of a discount? It's like, that course should be priced in the thousands. It's $300 with 50. It was 50% off. Now it's 30. That's, I don't want to say the word, but no. For what that is, and like, no. The amount of success you guys can have with that thing, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Pay me. Yeah, exactly. No, we're not doing that. All right, Uber moving up. Tessie back up there. So the swing course is going to be different from the current one. Yeah. Which you would give a discount also for? For the people that are that have already gotten the day trading mastery one, yeah. The swing strat? No. The swing one is going to be separate. Although the day trading strategy setup was not valid, it did hit the first TP so far. Oh, did it? Hey, Josh, either way, you got the free streams every single day. You got the newsletter. You got everything. So even if you don't want to take advantage of that course, I'm still here every day with you guys. Did it really? I mean, would this have hit? I mean, yeah, it would have hit first TP, but like, I wouldn't have touched that. I feel like this would have stopped you out, but I mean, that's why I don't trade them like that. But, you know, first TP. I mean, you tapped and came back in. Maybe you would have been fine, but. Save more when you bundle with STV. Well, yeah, there will be a bundle, but all of you guys that are like on the email list have already gotten this. The deal for you guys is going to be better. Everybody else, they'll get a deal, but it's not going to be like as good as the one that you guys got. Does it have a Discord? No. No, you don't need one. It's like, once you see it, you're like, oh, it's so, like, you wouldn't need one. Like, people will send me messages all the time. They'll be like, yeah, I watched it last week, and this is the trade. And I'm like, that's the exact same one that I'm looking for. Great, you got it. Good to go. You don't need to pay me every single month. And then, Josh, it's like, if you have any questions on it, just shoot me a message. I'm always around. Like, I know I go back and forth with a lot of you guys, like, making sure you, like, are looking at things the right way and making sure that you have everything set up properly. And then you guys are good to go. This one was just so dirty. Where is it? Where is he? Did I delete it? Where is it? Oh, it's this one. This one was so nasty. Like, I was, dude, 36 points. That was so filthy. Yeah, I just left that one up there. That one's fun. You really will say, wow, it's that simple. Yeah, Rogue. Grant, so when I add more day trading stuff to the day trading course, you get that, but the swing one is going to be separate. They're two separate things. Because in the swing trading one as well, here's one of the reasons why. In the swing trading one, I'm going to send you guys directly the watch list that I'm looking for every single week. It's not going to be on the newsletter anymore. It's going to be on the swing course email list. So you guys are going to get that every single week. Now, for all the people that are in the day trading one, if I'm just sending them tickers, they're going to be like, leave me alone. Like, so that is one of the additional benefits too. You guys are going to get sent those lists every single week. Copy? There we go. What else we got? Tessie slipping a little. Where's Uber? All right. Are we up 100% yet on the Ubers? 97. We're close. We're close on the Uber. 98. Come on. Give me 100. 100.44%. There we go. Nailing it. If I don't pay you every month, how will I know you're my friend? Well, I respond to like all of your guys' messages all the time. That I do. And then we hang out on the streams and have some fun. Uber. Nice. These will get held through CPI. Same with the Tessies. Unless, well, I will scale out a little bit of the Tessies if it hits that limit order I have on the contracts today. But then I'll still have some for a CPI hedge. Because that chart does look good for downside. Market coming back up. Tessie, pop. Let's see. You're looking for a $20 lotto ticket? I would almost just take the money out of your account. Don't be looking for lotto tickets when you don't need them. Like, even the Tesla's not a lottery ticket. Like, it's... The chart looks like it wants to go bye-bye. But we have CPI tomorrow. So if the expectation is a little higher than last time, it could come in even higher than that. And then if the market sells, you could have a nice little CPI hedge there. Because other than that, I'm just straight long stuff. 101%, 102% on the Ubers. Having fun with those. Already got my scale out on that. Peace. Later, Nature's Barista. You would buy a stretch, I'll take it, but I don't want to drive to the gas station. Don't be gambling, man. You don't have to gamble. Tassie back up. You see the predicament I'm in? You're just being lazy. Telly's down a little here, 8 cents. That's interesting. Tessie got a nice pop there. Those are going to be down a little bit, but they're going to get eaten up by all these Ubers. Dude, we're 12 likes away from ankles. Uh-oh. We're getting close. We are getting close, man. That's not good. Ah! Tessie, big move back to the upside there. Oh, no. My hedge is down. Oh, no. I'd love to see Uber just go vroom, right up today. That'd be fun. That'd be a good time. What are those up now? Hey, you should be up more. You silly goose. You silly goose. 102%? That's not enough. That's not enough. Palantir's starting to move up. Palantir's been looking good after that, like, what was it? 1550 test? We're on Market Watch when you find the CPI expectations. Just type in economic data calendar Market Watch, and then you'll see it on the, it'll show it like this. It'll just be like median forecast and previous. So the median forecast here is 3.2. Core year over year is 3.8. Previous was 4. Oh, that's interesting. If core comes down, that might help the market out. You need to know what ankles means? No, it's cool. You don't have to know. You won't know. There's only... Oh, man, I don't want to do this. Found it? All right, perfect. Oh, my God, it's 10:30. We've been on late today. We stayed on for a while. 103% on the Ubers. Thank you. See if that'll fill. Order. Ooh. Oh, no. I think they got me on that. Oh, they did. Cool. 7 more. Oh, boy. Palantir looking good after SUV's vid the other day. Yeah. There goes Uber a little more. I like that. Tessie's getting up there a little bit, though. I don't know if they're going to give me a trade today, which is kind of annoying. 4% on the port today. Thanks, STV. Take it easy, man. Boric, you too, buddy. You too, man. Dude, I'm so excited for you guys to get going with the swing trading stuff, so then it's not just me looking for the tickers. So then it's all of us. Because, like, those that I missed, like, there were a few that, like, I just didn't see, like a SoFi, that if you guys were able to spot, we would have had even more 1,000%ers. Let's see here. All right, guys. You know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to wrap it up for today. We got potential Bitcoin ETF news coming out later. That's really it. Market's just kind of chopping around ahead of CPI. Again, so that STV 30 code for 30% off is still active. So if you guys do want to use that before the weekend to get access to the zero losing months in 2023 strategy that I've been teaching you guys, that you guys have been just slaughtering it with. There you guys go. There's the link. The code is STV30 for 30% off. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Again, we got a big day tomorrow. I might be on a little bit earlier for CPI, depending on what I want to do. Don't do anything stupid today. Again, I've just set up my little hedge for CPI. We scaled out of the Ubers. That's really it. So other than that, team, oh yeah, you guys were really close to ankles today, but you didn't get it. Ha ha. Peace.